In today's tabletop review, I'm going to be unboxing and taking a look at a messenger bag made by UTG. This is their Urban Messenger Bag, and it carries a part number of PVC-P318B. These are available in black, eau de gris, and a digital an ACU type camouflage color. This particular one cost me right around $17. Some of the specifications of this bag, the main compartment is 14 inches by 10 inches by 3 inches. The overall dimensions are 17 by 10.5 by 5.5. It does have a good amount of MOLLE on the outside as well as the inside. It does not come with a mag pouch per se. It does come with a holster, which is a nice addition. It's made out of some sort of polyester. I don't believe the zippers are a YKK zipper from what I could tell. Has a listed weight of 2.5 pounds, although I don't think it weighs quite that much. This is, let's see if we've got some more technical data. UTG lists this as a highly durable polyester material. They don't say much else about it. It's engineered for quick access of all shooting and communications gear that may be stored in it. It includes a detachable concealed pistol holster with a belt loop that can be used as an alternative belt holster. The messenger bag has an ergonomic shoulder strap and meshed rear padding. 4 3-inch wide optimal size pockets for spare pistol mags and other critical essentials. It has a side water bottle pouch and a utility pocket, MOLLE webbing of course. The front compartment has a zippered outer pockets for GPS maps and other essentials. Rear compartment is perfect for extra magazines or other accessories. And the shoulder strap is listed as being an ergonomic shoulder strap. And that's about it for the specifications. Now this ships obviously in a box in this plastic bag right here. Let's go ahead and get this out. And there's a slip tag. Some sort of a slip material. Okay. Let's see if this says anything. List of specifications. Doesn't really say a whole heck of a lot. Anyway, let's skip past that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I did look at this a little bit before, so I did familiarize myself with it. We have a good amount of MOLLE material right here, so you can attach MOLLE compatible pouches and so on. The stitching in between the MOLLE here is, if it's not double, it's a triple stitch right here. So the stitching looks good. I was reefing on this a bit earlier, and it looks fairly strong. We got a UTG logo right there. So let's take a look at the compartments and the functionality. Again, like I mentioned, I don't believe these are YKK zippers. They don't say that. They say UTG on them. They feel, well, they're not YKK zippers. How well these hold up, that's how I test zippers. But I didn't have any problems with any of the zippers so far. This front compartment right here is just an open compartment. There's no MOLLE on the inside, no Velcro on the inside, no pockets or anything like that. So this is just a quick access compartment. let's see, where should we go from here? The shoulder strap. Well, there is a shoulder strap here. There is this padding for the shoulder strap. It is adjustable. The shoulder strap is basically not removable. You can see right down here there is a plastic loop right there, and you might be able to remove the shoulder strap by undoing the buckle here. I have not tried. Actually, I don't know. It's sewn together. It's sewn right there. What I was getting at is the shoulder strap is not removable, and I don't like that particular feature. I like shoulder straps that are removable so I can carry this in an alternate fashion. There's also no top handle on this, so if you were to remove the shoulder strap, you don't have a top handle. So the lack of a top handle is kind of a negative, and the non-removable shoulder strap is kind of a negative. So I'll point that out right away. Moving along to the side over here. This particular little pocket right here has got some MOLLE on it, and there's really nothing inside this compartment. It unzips about halfway and folds down. It is suitable. It's not suitable for like an AR magazine, but like this is a Smith & Wesson magazine here. You can easily put 2-3 magazines in here. Even some larger flashlights, GPS will fit in this side pocket right here. Although I did rattle off some of the dimensions, the side pocket, it's about 7 inches tall. It's about 3 1/4 wide, roughly. There is also a little tab right here, which you could put some sort of maybe a carbiner or something right here. You could attach keys or earplugs or something like that. And there's also right here, there's another one. So there's one on the front and one on the back of this little compartment, which is nice. This pocket is sewn on, it's not removable. On the other side of this, we have what UTG refers to as a water bottle pouch. Now, 2 things right off the bat I noticed about this. It's not elastic. This is a fixed size pouch, and of course it does have this Velcro right here, and you can pull this up and pull it over a bottle, and there is some adjustability here with these where you can tighten it down. Problem is I don't think the issue is making this smaller. I think it's making it bigger. You're going to be real limited on what kind of bottle you can put in this. And for reference, this is I don't know what size drink bottle this is. This is made by Leeds. Well, I don't know what size. It doesn't say much on it, except it's a stainless steel, kind of a beverage coffee bottle. It is very difficult to get this in to this compartment right here. It will fit because I've already done this. It's just real tight, and it'll go down about so, and then you could pull that down some way, shape, or form to secure this. Something like that. This barely fits, and it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. If you had something large like this 32-ounce bottle, forget about it. It's not going to fit. Not even anywhere close. What does fit very well, for example, this is a 16 fluid ounce bottle of Talking Rain. It fits in there perfectly. So that gives you kind of an idea of the size that you're going to be looking at for this. And you can see with that strap down there, this supposedly is, I guess if we maybe do that, this will hold the bottle in there pretty good if you kind of wrap it around there. So Keep that in mind. This is not elastic. It's not really going to expand and accept a lot of different sized water bottles if you decide to use it for that. This particular string right here goes through into the inside, and there's another one of these adjustable locks on it. So you have one of these strings on the outside, and you can supposedly make this smaller or make it bigger, and the same with this. You can take up some of the slack on the inside for this little Velcro holder. It's a unique design. Ideally, I'd like to see this be made out of some sort of an elastic material so it would hold larger size water bottles, but you know, figure we're at the price point of $17. We're really getting quite a bit for the money as it is. We're still on the outside. On the back, this is the mesh material that I mentioned earlier. There is some padding on this, so if you were using this waist belt and this was up against your waist or maybe your back or something like that, you've got a little bit of padding, and you've got the perforated mesh to wick away moisture, I believe. Now, this particular belt right here, I do believe you might be able to remove this. It looks like this is removable. It doesn't look like it's sewn together. The back mesh material also has a pocket, so you could take this belt, instead of removing it, if you didn't want to use it, you could tuck this in here like so. So this is not unlike how a lot of backpacks are configured to deal with the waist belts. We could tuck that up in there and get that out of the way, some which I am doing. So you could either remove it all together or just tuck it away like so, and now you don't have to deal with the waist belt. Nice feature again. This kind of is, like I mentioned, reminiscent of a backpack. All right, let's go back and look at the other compartments. The main big compartment, as you can see, if we expand this all the way, let's see, if we expand it, what are the dimensions? Yeah, they say 5.5. That's about accurate. It's about 5.5 if you were to expand it out all the way. This top zipper. Yeah, let's make sure that you can kind of see inside there. Down here is more MOLLE, so you could attach more MOLLE attachments right down here, and the MOLLE runs from side to side, and there's 1, 2, 3 rows of it. The back side, from almost all the way to the bottom, maybe an inch and a half from the bottom and about an inch from the top, is all Velcro. So you can attach any Velcro items you want to this. Now this does come with this holster. We'll talk about that in a second. Inside here, there's just a little moisture absorbent packet. There's really nothing else in here. There's no other pockets, there's no zippers or anything like this. Over here in the corner was that pull that I was talking to you about that adjusts the water compartment string. And that's basically it on the inside. Now the little holster that this comes with is obviously not really a high quality holster in any way, shape, or form. It is nylon, and it does have what looks like 2 layers of Velcro, and technically it is 2 layers of Velcro, but if you release this other layer right here, this is the belt loop that I referred to when I was reading the UTG's description. So you can route your belt through this and carry this on your belt. If you're not going to do that, that attaches flat. Then you have full Velcro here to attach on the inside, and it holds the Velcro holds this in place very well. This is also Velcro, so you can put a magazine right there. So let's see what we got. I got a Smith & Wesson Shield magazine. Let's see if we can get that in there. Okay, this is a single stack Shield magazine. It fits in there just fine. It would definitely be challenging to get a double stack magazine in this. If you go with a wider magazine, I'm not sure how well that's going to fit. It's going to be pretty tight. We have this retention strap here, which is not really a quick release retention strap. It is snapped, or it does have a snap on it. So you can remove this piece, and this other piece is not removable. So you can't remove it. So if we were to adjust this like so, I guess the logical thing to do, instead of fussing with this, if you were to reach in to grab your firearm, is just to unsnap that. That would probably be quicker. I'm sure that's what that is there for. Since this is a generic holster, I'm not exactly sure everything this will fit. So let's test fit something. I have Smith & Wesson Shield here. Let's see how well this will fit. Oh, the Smith & Wesson Shield fits just fine. Looks like you could definitely go thicker. Probably would not be fit too well with a large frame handgun. Probably a compacts, you know, like this M&P compact, maybe a Glock 19 should fit just fine in here. And then this strap holds the firearm down, something like that. Get some excess material with the strap. I guess you could just tuck it in there or something. So, one magazine, Smith & Wesson Shield. I could easily see this fitting a Glock 19, maybe even a Glock 17 for size-wise. Comparisons. Let's see. It looks to be about maybe 3 3/4 at the widest point, and about 6 3/4 long. Not a bad little holster for carrying a backup gun in this bag. So this is a nice addition. Got to remember, this is all coming in at $17, so this is real nice so far. Let's see, so that was the main inside compartment. Now back here is another compartment, and I think I'm missing a compartment somewhere. This particular one zips about 3/4 of the way open, and there are 4 pockets right here. They're not zippered or Velcro, they're just 4 pockets. Now there's nothing else down here. Now these 4 big pockets are not suitable for an AR magazine. I mean, you might be able to force one in there. You can see I have a P-mag. It's kind of getting hung up. It might take an aluminum GI mag, but definitely having some problems fitting a P-mag back here. Now, regular pistol magazines back here, it's kind of big for those, but you know, they will fit. Double stack magazines will definitely fit back here. You could do 4 of those. So that's the back pocket. Now I think there's one more pocket that I missed. Yes, that would be this compartment here. which zips down all the way. Okay. Let's make sure that you can see what I'm seeing. All right, this pocket right here that folds down has got 4 elastic bands sewn in, and these are suitable for your AR magazines. You can see that PMag fits in there just fine. Pistol magazines, I don't believe that's what these was designed for. Pistol magazines are just going to kind of flop through, but you know, I guess you could make it work for a pistol magazine. This front area right here is got a single zipper at the top. It's meshed so you can see through it, and it's just a large storage area. Nothing really to write home about with that particular area right there. There's no organizers for pens or other things like that. The one thing is that it looks like it's missing is what you would normally see in a backpack, and that's the little small loops and little small pockets for small accessories, pens, keys, earplugs, things of that nature. There just really isn't any little small storage areas. So if I was to improve upon this, I would want a little bit more storage for smaller accessories and pens and notebooks, or little handheld notebooks and things of that nature. But I think overall at this price point, even with the negatives I've come up with, I think this is a great buy for whether you need this as a range bag or an EDC bag. It could fit both of those bills fairly well. You could use this for storage of tools to a certain extent if you wanted to lug some tools around in this, although it's a little bit more tactical than what you probably want for a tool bag. But definitely very usable in its current form. I do really like the price point. I like the features you get with this for $17. And I believe I don't have anything else to say about this. So in summation, 17 bucks, great buy for what you get. A lot of flexibility, a lot of MOLLE, a lot of Velcro, a included holster. The negatives, well, the water bottle pouch isn't really expandable and you're really limited on the size. There's not a lot of storage for smaller parts. There's really no specific space that's designed for pistol magazine storage aside from right here with your pistol holster. I'd definitely like to see some other specific pistol storage options for this. But great buy for the money. UTG Urban Messenger Bag, model number PVC-P318B.